Place rosemary on candles to reduce stress and improve memory. Place 3 candles in a pan and start heating them. Once the candles begin to melt, use tongs to remove the wicks and set them on paper. Next, take fresh sprigs of rosemary. Toss the rosemary into the pan and heat briefly. Rosemary has antibacterial and antifungal properties. It calms, eases breathing, and enhances focus. You'll also need a small glass jar. Place the rosemary sprigs from the pan in the jar, then pour in the melted wax. Before the wax hardens, insert the wick. Use a toothpick or clip to hold it in place. Once the wax solidifies, remove the toothpick and add a bit more rosemary. Your candle is now ready. Place it somewhere you spend a lot of time. Finally, light it and enjoy the relaxing ambiance. The scent of rosemary boosts memory and focus, making this candle perfect for your office or workspace. Wrap a candle in foil for a surprising candle hack. I'll show you why this trick is worth your attention. Start with a regular white candle, preferably one with a long wick. Then wrap the candle in aluminum foil, leaving the ends exposed. Take a medium-sized jar, ensuring the wick sticks out above the jar. Light the bottom of the candle to melt the wax, then place it in the jar, pressing lightly. Wait for the wax to set properly and check if the candle is securely attached. Next, pour warm water into the jar and sprinkle a few cloves on top. The warm water will help release their aromas more effectively. Add a few drops of your favorite essential oil for a natural, pleasant scent. Your candle is now ready. Light it up and place it where you spend most of your time. You'll keep insects away while creating a relaxing atmosphere. This simple hack not only enhances the ambiance of your space, but also adds a delightful fragrance. Combine a lit candle with VapoRub. The results will surprise you. Take a pan and place some plain white candles in it, preferably ones with long wicks. Heat the pan until the candles melt. Use tongs to remove the wicks from the melted candles and place them on a board. Add 1 tablespoon of VapoRub to the melted wax and stir thoroughly, ensuring the 2 ingredients are well combined. Next, take a small glass container and pour the melted wax with VapoRub into it. Add a few cloves to the mixture. Finally, insert the wick, adjusting it to the right height. Hold it in place with a clip to prevent it from falling in. Once the wax hardens, remove the clip. Your candle is now ready. Light it, and you're done. The candle contains VapoRub, which is known for its antiseptic, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory properties. This type of candle is great for clearing the airways during a cold. Pour fabric softener over candles, and the results will surprise you. Everyday products can transform into something entirely different. You'll need white candles. Take a pan and place the candles in it. Heat the pan until the candles melt. Using tongs, remove the wicks from the melted candles. Grab a small glass container, pour in the melted wax, and then add fabric softener. Also add a few cloves. Finally, insert the wick into the mixture. Hold it in place with a long toothpick to prevent it from falling in. Once the wax hardens, remove the toothpick. Light the candle, and you're done. Place it where you spend a lot of time. This natural candle will fill your home with a lovely fragrance and help get rid of unwanted insects. Place candles in fabric softener. The results will surprise you. Everyday products you use can be transformed into something entirely different. Take a pan and place the candles on it. Heat the pan until the candles melt. Use a fork to remove the wicks from the melted candles. Take a small glass container and pour the melted wax into it. Then add fabric softener. Sprinkle in a few cloves as well. Finally, add the wick to the mixture. Hold it in place with a clothespin so it doesn't fall in. Once the wax solidifies, remove the clothespin. Sprinkle a few more cloves on top of the candle. Finally, light the candle, and you're done. This natural candle will fill your home with a beautiful fragrance and help you get rid of unwanted mosquitoes. Coat the faucet with a candle. You'll have something to celebrate. Don't throw away any more small birthday candles. Use them in the bathroom. Just one candle will come in handy when dealing with a faucet problem. Every faucet sooner or later shows signs of water. Every drop leaves a trace. These white streaks and limescale appear even moments after cleaning the entire sink. They are particularly visible on metal components. The shower fixture quickly loses its shine. Instead of a gleaming shower head, you see one covered in white spots. It's water residue, but you can prevent this. All you need is one candle. It's best if it's light-colored. Rub the faucet with the candle and see what happens. The candle leaves a trail. That's the idea. Next time you clean the faucet, use the candle. Just rub the areas where watermarks appear the most with the candle a few times. Then take a cloth and start polishing the faucet. This will spread the wax. What does this achieve? A layer of wax will remain on the faucet, preventing water residue from building up. The water will run off without leaving any traces. Every faucet will stay clean longer. You won't have to clean it as often. You'll save yourself time and nerves. And a clean faucet will be your calling card. Using a simple candle, I got rid of cracked heels. This inexpensive method works like a treatment at a beautician's. You can do it at home for less than $1. Cracked and dry skin on the feet is a problem for many people. It turns out that all you need is a regular candle. I had a white one, cylindrical in shape, made of paraffin. I also prepared a small bowl. Using a knife, I cut the candle into small flakes. Paraffin has a long tradition of use in cosmetics. It moisturizes the skin and helps the epidermis retain water. Paraffin makes the skin more elastic, smooth, and moisturized. Into the bowl with paraffin shavings, I added half a cup of olive oil. It is one of the best cosmetics nature has given us. Oleic acid, the main fatty component of olive oil, creates a protective layer on the skin's surface, retaining water and preventing its loss. As a result, the skin becomes more elastic, soft, and smooth. Prepare a heat-proof container. It should be larger than the bowl. Pour boiling water into it. Then, place the bowl in the container. In a water bath, melt the paraffin with olive oil. Mix them together to form a homogeneous mass. After a few minutes, this homemade cosmetic will be ready. Remove it from the water and let it cool down. Wash your feet and apply the paraffin mask. Apply a thick layer to the areas where the skin is cracked or calloused. Leave it on for 15 minutes. During this time, the mixture softens the skin. Then, rinse with warm water. Do this with circular motions. This massage additionally improves circulation in the skin of the feet. This treatment makes your feet as soft as a baby's. They will be moisturized and nourished. The skin will retain water better and will not crack.